Notary Public Olivia is involved in the following situation. 1. A grantor, Thomas, personally appears before Olivia in New York State to acknowledge a deed conveying real property located in New York. 2. Olivia does not know Thomas personally, but he provides a valid driver's license as satisfactory evidence of his identity. 3. Olivia uses the Uniform Certificate of Acknowledgement form from 309-A, properly filling in all required details in English. 4. Olivia includes in the certificate the substance of Thomas's testimony and his place of residence. According to the New York State laws provided, which of Olivia's actions comply with the legal requirements? Let's have a look at each of these statements and the accompanying law to help us determine the solution. Once again, statement 1. A grantor, Thomas, personally appears before Olivia in New York State to acknowledge a deed conveying real property located in New York. If we have a look at section 298 found in the Notary Public License Law booklet entitled Acknowledgements and Proofs Within the State, it states, the acknowledgement or proof within the state of a conveyance of real property situate in this state may be made, 1, at any place within the state before, subsection D, a notary public. Therefore, statement 1, having Thomas appear before Olivia in New York State for a property located in New York State is proper. We put a check mark next to number 1. Statement 2, Olivia does not know Thomas personally, but he provides a valid driver's license as satisfactory evidence of his identity. If we have a look at section 303 under the Notary Public License Law booklet entitled Requisites of Acknowledgements, it states, an acknowledgement must not be taken by any officer unless he knows or has satisfactory evidence that the person making it is the person described in and who executed such instrument. Taking a valid driver's license is satisfactory evidence of identity. Therefore, Olivia acted properly and in compliance with legal requirements, and we can put a check mark next to number 2 as well. 3. Olivia uses the Uniform Certificate of Acknowledgement form from 309-A, properly filling in all required details in English. Indeed, if we have a look at 309-A, found in the Notary Public License Law booklet entitled Uniform Forms of Certificates of Acknowledgement or Proof Within the State, we can see here that the Certificate of Acknowledgement is performed in the uniform manner under this section, and so by Olivia doing so under this section 309-A, she acted appropriately and in compliance, and we can also put a check mark next to 3. Finally, number 4 states, Olivia includes in the certificate the substance of Thomas's testimony and his place of residence. Remember that Thomas is the grantor. Now, if we look at section 306 of the Notary Public License Law booklet entitled Certificate of Acknowledgement or Proof, it states that in the case of a subscribing witness, the notary public records the place of residence, but not for the grantor. Therefore, Olivia including in the certificate the place of residence of Thomas, who's the grantor, but not a subscribing witness, was not in compliance with legal requirements, and therefore we can put an X next to number 4. And with this in mind, we can answer the question. Let's have a look at the 4 choices. Choice A states actions 1 and 2 only complied with legal requirements. This is incorrect because, as we see before, that statement 3 is also in compliance, and therefore choice A is not our solution. Choice B states actions 2 and 3 only. This is also incorrect because 1 is also in compliance, and therefore choice B is not our solution. Choice C states actions 1, 2, and 3 only. This is correct based on having 1, 2, and 3 with check marks next to it, and 4 not having a check mark. But to be in the habit of looking at all 4 choices, let's have a look at choice D. Choice D states actions 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is incorrect because 4 is actually not in compliance with legal requirements. Therefore, choice D is not the correct solution, which indeed leaves choice C, actions 1, 2, and 3 only, as the correct solution.